Jason Lejeune from Gridiron Football here with Westminster Christian Academy in Opelousas, and I'm here with the Crusaders head football coach, Byron Porter. Coach Porter, always a pleasure talking with you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, Coach. And we're excited. Football's around the corner. Or you get after 4th of July, you get the media days. You're right into football season. What should we expect for the 2025 version of the Crusaders?
Our kids been working hard since last year. We had a productive spring. A couple of guys hit the camp circuits. We started up the summer workouts in early June, and for the last 16 weeks, the last 6 weeks, I should say.
They just feels like 16.
Right. They just been working hard, getting in the sun, lifting, agilities, 7-on-7 type stuff. A lot of fundamentals, techniques, and they just been working hard.
Absolutely, Coach. Well, you brought 4 guys with you today. Some of these names and faces we've seen before come through our media days. So tell me about why you decided to bring these 4 guys to Gridiron Football Media Day today.
Well, these 4 guys, and we have some other guys, but these 4 guys are pretty much the backbone of our team. They've played with us they've been with us for a long time. I'm going to my 3rd year, and they've been with us ever since. What we want a Westminster kid to look like. We have the quarterback, Stephen George, real capable guy going to his 4th year as a starter. We have Kyle Horde. He's been starting since his freshman year. He's going to play linebacker, a little running back for us. We also have Evan Lemon, our version of Army Swiss knife. He's played a lot of positions, does very well. And then Gavin Frith, who's also a pretty underrated, real underrated player, but he's really solid in everything. We can put him anywhere, and he's gonna be successful. So I feel like those guys epitomize what we're looking to do this year. They play a big part in what we're going to be doing.
Well, you mentioned Stephen George, your quarterback. It's always great to get another quarterback returning. I know you have to replace the guys played in Gridiron Football American game, Michael Cunningham. But talk about just the offense as a whole and what's that looking like right now.
Well, the offense, everything begins with Steve-O. This is his 4th year as a starter, 3rd year in our offense. He's I like to call him a triple threat, but he's a dual threat guy. He can hurt you with his legs, with his arm, and he's been in the offense so long, he can also hurt you with his mind, just reading coverages and just getting everybody lined up, putting people in the right position, and getting the ball to where it needs to go. So he's in essence like a coach on the field. So he's very smart, high football IQ, and he makes good choices.
Absolutely, and really talk about defensively. How's that side of the ball? It's only so much that your offense puts points, but your defense got to get stops too. So how's the defense looking?
Well, we have, like I say, Kyle Horde. Kyle started since he was a freshman. We threw him out there as a freshman when we first got here, and it seemed like he was a little overwhelmed. He was making the calls and all the checks and dealing with the motion. And that's a little bit much for a 9th grader. But as the season progressed, he got more comfortable with it. Translated that to a first-team all-district year. Last year, he was very comfortable with it. He just dominated, and this year we're looking for much of the same. Him, Evan Lemon, who was a first-team all-district strong safety last year, along with Jack Hunt. He's a linebacker as well with Kyle, and those 3 are our top 3 leading tacklers, so it's a good thing to have them back. And then you got a kid like Gavin Frith, who's a baseball player, and he's playing free safety, so he's not going to let much get behind him as far as the deep passes go. So I think we're in a good spot as far as on the defensive side of the ball.
Any other names you want to give a shout out to, players that we should keep an eye out for besides the main core guys?
Well, we have Mac Profit, who's our kicker. I think he's one of the best kickers in the area, if not, the best, and he's definitely one of the best in the state. He's going to handle all the kicking chores for us. He's going to do field goals. He'll do kickoffs and punts. So, like I said, he was first-team all-district, all-parish last year. He's grown. He's gotten bigger and stronger. Like I said, he was one of the kids I was alluding to earlier that worked hard in the weight room. So he's looking to have a big year coming into his senior year as well. And No, the kids are excited.
Yeah.
So they've all been working hard, and got a high expectations going into this year.
Sure. Schedule. Talk about the non-district and district opponents this season for y'all.
Well, the schedule is pretty much the same as last year. We just rotate the venues. We start off week 1 with Pine Prairie. I'm sure that they'll be prepared and ready to play on that day, but they'll come to us. Second week, we'll play St. Martin's, which was a tough opponent. They're the last couple of years they've been real tough in going far in the playoffs. They'll come to us this year. They won't have the number 1 back in the country this year, but we still expect them to be a formidable opponent. Third week is what we call the Westminster Bowl. We play our Lafayette campus. That was the inaugural game last year. We was fortunate enough to win that game. This time we have to go to them, so I know they'll be amped up. They'll be prepared to play.
I know Westminster's going to win that game.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And then fourth week we start district. We play Catholic Point Capee, and our district's tough, so that's the beginning of the district, and it's always a tough battle. We'll go to them as well, and then for so on and so forth, we'll get in the district.
All right, Coach, and last question, why should Westminster Christian fans be excited? This is a young program, still growing a lot, recent success making the playoffs, so why they should be excited about the upcoming season?
Well, this year is the year of expectation, I like to say. We've been building and progressing as the last 2 years. We got a lot of kids that are coming back that played the last 2 years, and these kids, before we got here, they really hadn't had a taste of postseason play. So this year, the last 2 years, we were able to go to postseason play, fortunate to go to the second round. And, it's a different, the atmosphere, the culture has changed. And that's all they know is playoffs. So, we're looking to see each year we've done better than the past. So last year was 8-2. So this year we're looking to exceed that. But, each year is different. But,
sure.
That's our goal. That's our focus. And, we're just going to come out, play a good brand of football. Kids been working hard. Gonna be smart, fast, physical. Gonna play with a lot of emotion, and we just gonna be just ready to play and represent our school.
All right, Coach. Always a pleasure catching up with you. Looking forward to see what the Crusaders have in store. For all of the Crusader fans out there, we'll have an in-depth season preview in our next magazine edition right before football season. So if you want to order your magazine copy, make sure you go to gridironfootballusa.com to order yours today.